Only the fundamentals are covered in the quiz. What is the main constituent of insulation used in electrical machine? Main constituent of insulation is mica in the form of mica paper or mica splitting. It is a good conductor of heat and a bad conductor of electricity. It has got other advantages also. It has got excellent dielectric strength. It has low power loss factor. It is incombustible. It can withstand temperature above 600 degrees centigrade, etc. Inductive current lags or leads the applied voltage. The EMF induced in an inductor is equals to minus N d phi by dt. Current and flux phi are in phase. At point A, flux phi is equal to 0, but d phi by dt is maximum. Hence, induced EMF, which is proportional to d phi by dt, is maximum. Negative sign before EMF means that EMF is negative. At point B, flux phi is maximum, but d phi by dt is equal to 0. Hence, induced EMF is equal to 0. Based on above, induced EMF E in an inductor is drawn. Since induced EMF opposes applied voltage is opposite to induced EMF. Thus, applied voltage leads current by 90 degree or current lags applied voltage by 90 degree. Direction of rotation of ceiling fan is same as that of table fan or opposite to the table fan. Direction of rotation of ceiling fan is opposite to that of table fan. In case of ceiling fan, direction of rotation is anti-clockwise, and in the case of table fan, it is clockwise. During polarization index test, which current decreases gradually with time? The absorption current decreases with time. The insulation absorbs moisture with time. Water H2O molecules are polar, that is, their positive and negative charges are separated by a distance. These molecules are randomly oriented in the insulation. When a voltage is applied on the insulation by Mica, electric field is created in the insulation. Water molecules align in the direction of electric field. Energy or current is required to align these molecules. This current is called absorption current. As the molecules align, the absorption current decreases gradually. Ceiling fan is an axial fan or radial fan. Ceiling fan is an axial fan. As the fan rotates anti-clockwise, it throws the air in the direction of axis of rotation. In a table fan, plug is taken out, rotated by 180 degrees and inserted back. Thus the direction of rotation of fan changes. Motor of table fan is a single-phase induction motor. Capacitor is connected to it to obtain a second phase. With the help of two phases, motor produces a starting torque. Phasor difference between these two phases is 90 degree electrical. Plug is rotated by 180 degree and inserted back in the socket. Both the voltages are shifted by 180 degree. The phasor difference between phases is still 90 degree and direction of rotation of motor remains same. Number of slots per pole per phase is equal to 3. Number of poles is equal to 2. Number of phases is equal to 3. Stator coil is short pitch by 1 slot. What is a pitch factor? Number of slots is equal to 18. Slot pitch is equal to 360 by 18 is equal to 20 degree. Pitch factor is equal to cos 20 by 2 is equal to cos 10 degree. This question normally comes in the exam. Output power P of generator is constant, excitation is decreased, reactive power increases or decreases. Power P is equal to 3 EV sin delta by XS. Active power P is constant. In a grid connected generator, V is constant. XS is also constant. Hence, E sin delta is constant. Thus, tip of phasor E can move in a straight line only. Suppose excitation is reduced. E also reduces. Phasor of I axis changes. Phasor of current I is perpendicular to I axis. Thus, current becomes less lagging. Reactive current decreases, resulting in decrease in reactive power. Suppose excitation is reduced further. E reduces further and phasor of I axis changes. Current leads the voltage. Reactive current changes direction and generator absorbs reactive power. In a train, fan is not working. You push the blades of a fan with a small wooden stick and fan starts rotating. How do you explain this? Most of the time, capacitor of fan motor is not working. Fan motor is a single phase motor. Capacitor is used to create a second phase. These two phases are displaced by 90 electrical degree and produces a starting torque. When capacitor is not working, it becomes a single phase motor. In a single phase motor, two opposite torques T are produced. At point A, speed is 0. Both the torques cancel each other and net torque is equal to 0 and hence fan does not rotate. When you push the blades slightly, motor speed reaches B. At point B, positive torque is more than the negative torque. There is a net torque. Motor accelerates and reaches the rated speed. What is the unit of resistivity? Resistance R is equal to rho L by A. Rho is equal to RA by L. Thus, unit of resistivity rho is ohm meter square by meter is equal to ohm meter.